Ohio. Yes, hello. 'Tis I, Matt, the man in Japan. I'm going to readjust my Luigi hat there. So, do we have some epic big news for you? I've been out here for a year, and I've been working, and I may or may not have been able to get access to somewhere. Ooh, it's exciting! So yeah, this video, I'm basically gonna talk about the park. Nintendo World, the world within Universal Studios Japan, here in Osaka, and basically, it's amazing. So recently there was a 3D rendering of the park that was released, and also there was a walkthrough video with Miyamoto, the father of Mario, explaining parts of the world. So basically there's been a soft opening. There's been a soft opening where they have allowed people into the park, general public, but they're just not announcing that it's open. You have to have a time slot to get in, etc., etc. And I can confirm that the park, the world, literally looks just like the 3D rendering that was released. You know, I know 3D renderings are not necessarily great and don't sell the product very well, but I'm telling you from first-hand experience, and as this video will show, that Nintendo World is like nowhere else you have ever been. So when you first get there, you arrive, you walk up this pathway that's essentially, you hear the dings and things like that, and they've got coins on the floor, like the amount of coins, and each one is a date, and it says the dates of each Mario game that was released, sort of thing. Then you get to the plaza, and when you get to the plaza you are confronted by some vendors. Now, literally one thing with Nintendo World is you have to spend extra money to enjoy it. You will not be able to experience the interactive aspects, which is 99% of what Nintendo World is, without purchasing one of these. This is a wristband. Now, you've heard about the wristbands, the whole interactive punching the boxes. So what you do is you buy the wristband, which I think roughly works out at about £30, and it's got a little QR code on the back. Now then, you scan the QR code with your app, the USJ app, Universal Studios Japan, and you go into the Nintendo World part of the app, and that app is amazing. It's great, it's interactive, and it's brilliant. Then you, like old school, click that bad boy on, and there you go, you have your wristband. Now, everything in the park interacts with this wristband. There are Easter eggs, there are hidden secrets everywhere that you can tap this wristband against, and it unlocks achievements or stamps in your app. So, when you go in, you can tap these things and you will find, like I said, hidden secrets, hidden things which I'm not going to reveal. There we go, look. So my app. So I am Team Luigi, and there are different teams. You have Team Mario, Team Toad, Luigi, Daisy, and Peach. I believe that's it. And then when you go on the app, you can look at the rank for the day. So basically, the entire world is like a big game. It's like a giant video game. So today, and it ends in 49 minutes, the top was Luigi. Woo! Team Luigi! Then you can add your friends, and you can basically compete with them. The all-time ranking at the moment, the winner is Bowser Jr. The winner is Team Yoshi. Sorry, Team Yoshi as well. So yes, you have the map and everything. It's all very interactive, and these add to that and all the rest of it. And you have stamps. I've got 52 out of 175 stamps. And a lot of these are hidden things. So yeah, without spoiling, I don't want to spoil too much, so I'm not going to go into too many things about the secrets and things like that. However, we were allowed to film and allowed to take photos. So here are, some of the aspects of the park. I remember seeing a leak on Twitter a while back that was a picture of Toad, and everyone was berating Toad, being like, why is he so fat, why is he so tall? But the picture was literally just Toad. You couldn't see anything around it. Well, here is myself with Toad, and you can see the difference, and I think they've got it spot on. The characters are incredible. Mario and Luigi look phenomenal. Princess Peach is brilliant. So yeah, I apologize now if I ramble, because there's just so much. It is insane. It's insane. So yes, the whole aspect is there is a storyline. So Bowser Jr. has stolen the golden mushroom, and it's up to you to get it back. Now, in order to get that, you must get 3 keys. The only way to get 3 keys are by interacting with challenges within the world using this, which is what I said earlier. You have to have one of these in order to play the challenges. They will not let you do it otherwise. A friend of mine, we went in the other day, I forgot my band. He gave me his. We were alternating because we couldn't do some of the challenges together. So you have to have one of these in order to enjoy Nintendo World to its fullest. You can go on the Mario Kart ride and the Yoshi ride without them. But the main storyline is you have to get these 3 keys. So you do these little challenges, and here's myself doing some of the challenges. And you interact with everything. You tap your wristband, you do it, you play the game. There's hand sanitizer everywhere. You cannot move without bumping into hand sanitizer. Masks are required for everybody. They've really got it down, because obviously this was designed pre-corona. It's been in the works for years. And yes, once you've got all 3 keys, you can then go and take out Bowser Jr. They have little hidden features everywhere, like these viewing platforms. The big viewers you can get at the seaside or over, mountainous peaks and things. And you don't even need to tap this. If it's on your arm and you are next to it and you hold it, you can look through the visor. Now, you can achieve things by looking through these visors, right? You can collect coins. The same way you do the punch into the boxes, you collect the coins. And you can collect stamps and things by spotting things within these visors. But as you can see with the visor, it's augmented reality, which plays a big part later on, and I will tell you why in a bit. But yes, it plays with augmented reality, and so you could be looking at the world, and then you look through the visor and you can see everyone, all the guests, but then there's flying like things and the Goombas and stuff and like bullet bills and what have you, and they're everywhere, and it's great. It's so well done. I unfortunately couldn't get any footage of food in the restaurant because I didn't go in there because I didn't have enough time. Unfortunately, I was very time restricted in what I could do. But we do move on to now the Mario Kart. Mario Kart is something incredible, and I do have footage of completely acceptable footage as well. It's great, of how Mario Kart works. So if you don't want any spoilers, please skip ahead if you don't want to see how the ride works. If you intend on visiting and you don't want this ruined for you, please skip ahead in the video. But basically you have this visor, as you can see, video, and they then give you a pair of glasses that click onto the visor. And you are sat in a 4-man kart. Now, it's not a roller coaster. It's not a roller coaster by any means. It is a ride. And it's not VR, it's augmented reality. So you can see everything through this visor. It's great. You can see the ride and how it's built and things. It's phenomenal. And you tap your little thing on the steering wheel. And then through your screen, through your little visor, you can see Team Koopa or Team Bowser, depending on where you are in the world. And you have to race against them. You're also racing against another kart, which is another group of guests. And wherever you look is where you are aiming. So you can shoot shells, as you can see in the video, You can shoot shells by clicking the top of your steering wheel and looking. Okay, now you collect coins as well, and that's the big thing here. The big thing is coins. So at the end of the race, it will pit you against everyone else in your car, but also the other car as well. And at the end of the race, it gives you a scoreboard of who is the best. And each day, there is a daily high score to beat in the park, and there is an overall high score to beat in the park. Now, the other day when I went in, it was 267 coins. My best score is 160. And I've won each time I've gone on there, but my highest score was 160. No idea how someone has got 267, but well done to them. I think it's people going in every day and working out where they need to be hitting things. So it's got major replayability, it's got that huge competitiveness to it, and it's just great fun. And another very clever thing is on your visor an arrow will come up, and you have to turn the steering wheel. If you don't turn the steering wheel in time, you will not get coins. You will miss the coins. So that's another big thing. The queue is incredible, as you would expect it to be. The world is just so well realized. There's so many tiny little details everywhere. It's just amazing. I cannot hype it up enough. I felt like a child when I went in. The second I came through that pipe at the beginning was ridiculous. Everything's moving, everything is interactive, everything's making noise, and the best thing about it is you cannot see the rest of the park. It's so enclosed that you forget you are in Universal Studios. And it's over 2 layers. You've got the top tier, which you walk around in a big circle, and then you go downstairs and you've got the bottom tier, which has got all the shops and things. Now, talking about the shops, the merch, this is something that people have been asking about because it's not something that they've been talking about. As you can see, I am wearing merch. I have Luigi hat. I have a set of Mario Kart earrings, or Mario earrings. Jumpers, which is so comfortable, so great. Mug, okay? And they then have a big thing in Japanese culture, these huge hats. And they're like basically giant heads that look like they're eating you. So you can get these Koopa heads, or you can get entire Mario and Luigi outfits, like hoodies that look like the overalls with the big hats, and gloves that look like giant hands. You can buy, if you can think of it, you can probably buy it. It's insane. They have key rings. So I have, obviously, Team Luigi keyring. And there's all of this amazing stuff. It's just wild, really. It's great. I also have Bullet Bill earring. And a Goomba mug. Or a Kuribo, as he's called in Japan. So yeah, the merch is phenomenal. I think I spent nearly £200 the first time I went in, just buying things that I just loved. How much work has gone into it, it's unreal. And something else actually that I noticed was, so I did a challenge the first time I went in, and it was this challenge that required timing and speed, where you have to punch the power bomb, and the shell, the shell has to be at the perfect moment for the power box to then launch it up. And once you do that, you get a key. So the other day I did it, here's some footage, and the power boxes were slower, and I was like, why is it slow? Why is it slow? This isn't, what the hell? This is different. Turns out each challenge has difficulty levels, and if you complete the easy difficulty levels, the next time you do it will be a harder difficulty level. So it changes the speed at which and the tempo at which it does it. And apparently the hardest one, it does it at a random speed and rhythm. So it won't be like duh, duh, duh. It could be like duh, duh, duh. Hey, what? There is a ride for the younger generation as well, the Yoshi ride, which is just a chill little ride. But again, I recommend it for everyone because there are Easter eggs, there are stickers to be won, there are things to tap. Everywhere you go, there's things to tap. Yeah, I turned into a little kid. I walked in and it was amazing. I really hope you've enjoyed the footage that I managed to capture, and I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you don't already. Please follow the Game Chaps for all sorts of hijinks, shenanigans, whatnots, and what have yous. And I hope you all are staying safe and taking care of yourselves and each other. Big love from Japan.